All right, let's talk about something related to the Kingdom of Scotland. Something came up on the Discord yesterday, quite an interesting conversation. Um, One of the kind of thought leaders, so to speak, in the community, a person by the name of Ray, sort of put forward an idea that Scotland 6 essentially doesn't add any difficulty to the adversary. Now that's how they started, but as we went along, we teased it out a little bit, and essentially what they're saying is, for somebody of let's say their skill, high level player, etc., who's very comfortable at playing at level 6, the level 6 of Scotland essentially doesn't add any difficulty to the game because it does not change in any meaningful way whether they will win the game. It doesn't stop them winning the game, and it does not make it any more likely that they lose the game. Now, me being the logical sort of analytical type, I straight on refuting this, saying, well, clearly here, they do make it harder to win because they're adding extra plastic. That's what Scotland 6 does. So it provably makes it more difficult, right? You need to remove extra plastic and extra invaders to actually get to a win condition. And then also, of course, it makes it easier to lose because they're now going to be ravaging more, which adds more blight, which pushes the adversary closer to the lost condition. So that was kind of my stance on it, but we sort of went a little bit back and forth, and I kind of came around to what they were saying, because essentially they're saying, look, I'm going to draft the same, I'm going to play the same. It's not going to make it'll change my gameplay decisions a little bit, my actions and so forth, but it won't make me any more likely to lose than the worst cases in Scotland 5, which would generally be like coastal back-to-backs that you can't handle, etc., etc. So this sort of inland thing, they say it doesn't actually change. Now I'm wondering, what do people think about this? I'm kind of on the fence, actually. I sort of understand what they're saying. So for you, do you subscribe to this? Can you subscribe to this? Can you accept this? Have you seen any other things in the game? I think France 5 is a good example of something that people say doesn't add any more difficulty to the game. And there are others. But even if you're not playing at level 6, if you're playing at other levels, have you come across this where as you're going through the levels in an adversary, you kind of feel like actually that didn't really change the difficulty whatsoever? Hit me in the comments. Let me know. Interested what people have to say if they didn't see this conversation last time out. Let's have it.